of the students that are working towards their careers and interested in some of the things that I'm interested in, and it's very diverse. Most of them are about teaching and learning and how to improve instruction and how to improve assessment, as is my research agenda, but the individual students' project are so unique and contextualized that makes it very interesting. The first thing to do is make sure you have good research. Good research will get published. The second thing is choose an appropriate journal, a journal that is interested in the kinds of things that you're doing research on. So those two kind of things, if they line up, then it's easy to get published.
We were looking at whether the rumors that term, like spring and summer courses, are easier than fall and winter courses. We were looking at the data that the CTL had collected to see if the numbers validated that or not. Well, the hardest thing to begin with was to figure out what journal to use. And so I consulted with different members on my doctoral committee to see what they recommended. And one of the recommendations was the first one that we went with, which also turned out to be a journal that I'd cited most in the research. And we did the submission there first, and it was accepted. Overall, we found that generally speaking, whether you take a class spring or summer or winter or fall, you will have the same workload.
My research was on elicited imitation. It's a psycholinguistic technique where a person hears a sentence and then they repeat it. In order to repeat something, you need to understand it. I'm looking at it as as a means of testing people. So it was on using elicited oral responses as a way of placing students into a language program. Using automatic speech recognition is a viable way to do some testing in a situation. So the idea is that this is a possibility where you can have people get some kind of speaking measure in addition to the other measures that they're taking.
Lindell and Troy are excellent students. They're both very enthusiastic about their research agendas and have interesting projects that they're doing. They're meaningful, they're going to be useful in the areas that they're studying and also the areas that I'm interested in doing.